Omnipotence, an ultimate power only an all-knowing God can wield. The Shinjutsu of Shinjutsu, a programming language that gods were said to have used to create worlds. The will to make anything real. That is what omnipotence is. That is the Omnipotence Shinjutsu as explained by Momoshiki, but in this video, we'll delve deeper into what it is, what it can do, and at the end of the video, talk about its implication for the series. I think it goes without saying, but to clarify, the Omnipotence Shinjutsu isn't really omnipotence as you may know it like other characters have in other fiction like Marvel Comics' Living Tribunal. For now, it's just the name of the jutsu and not the real thing. Like how Vegeta's Big Bang attack from Dragon Ball doesn't literally equate to the actual Big Bang, it's just a cool name. With that out of the way, let's continue. As Momoshiki said, omnipotence is the Shinjutsu of all Shinjutsu, is the Rinnegan to all the Sharingans out there. To understand omnipotence, we have to understand what Shinjutsu fundamentally is. Shinjutsu, literally translating to divine techniques as described by Amado, are phenomena equivalent to divine miracles. All the ninjutsu, genjutsu, and most of the dojutsu we've seen thus far in the series are just attempts to reproduce this phenomena by roundabout means like using hand signs and concentrating chakra. So think of Shinjutsu as a more powerful and innate version of ninjutsu. So far, it's only the Otsutsuki clan and individuals modified or armed with Otsutsuki DNA or power that have shown the capability to use Shinjutsu. The non-Shinjutsu we've seen thus far in the series include Code's Claw Marks, Ishiki and Aokawaki Sukona Hikona and Daikokuten, the Karma, Daemon's Reflection, and of course Omnipotence. I'm guessing the Dharma Wheel, Jogan, and Momoshiki's foresight ability are Shinjutsu as well, but jutsus that I'm not sure if they are Shinjutsu are the Rinnegan, Byakugan, and Hagoromo's Ninju, since all of them do not require hand signs, or all the members of the Otsutsuki clan have them. I don't know if Otsutsuki armed ninjutsu count as well, but I digress. For omnipotence to be called out as the Shinjutsu of Shinjutsu is no surprise because it is one of the jutsus of the most powerful character in the series now, Shi by Otsutsuki. So let's get into what it actually does. Omnipotence is similar to Shuiesha Uchiha's Koto Matsukami, but on some Otsutsuki steroids. Omnipotence is capable of affecting the mind of others, and also like the Infinite Tsukiyomi, it can be used on a worldwide scale, manipulating memories of everyone on the planet to how the user sees fit by controlling a shared consciousness made possible through chakra. Ada inherited omnipotence being modified by Amado with Shiba Otsutsuki's genes, but because she is a horny 16-year-old teenage girl and not an Otsutsuki god, she has no conscious control of it. This is the source of her charm ability, which is just instinctually using omnipotence to grant her deepest desires. Momoshiki's explanation says that it can create worlds, but we haven't seen it being used like that yet, so maybe it can or cannot actually alter reality itself. In chapter 79 of the manga, because of her desire to please Kawaki, she rewrote the memories of everyone on a global scale to perceive Kawaki as the son of Naruto and Boruto as the outsider taken in by the Hokage, after having channeled Kawaki's desire for switching lives with Boruto. Omnipotence doesn't affect Otsutsuki or the caster, but for reasons unknown, Sarada and Sumire seem to be immune to omnipotence by Ada. But Momoshiki said that those immune are usually the ones who suffer the most, so we can infer they've been past examples. That's all we know about the Omnipotence Shinjutsu as of chapter 79 of the manga. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button to help the video with the algorithm. I want to use this part of the video to talk about the implications of the use of the Omnipotence Shinjutsu in chapter 79 and theorize answers to questions left by the chapter, like, is it a Spider-Man No Way Home situation? What about all the material evidence that says Boruto is the real son of Naruto, like pictures? Like, if they all go to Naruto's house now, in the pictures, is it now Kawaki that's there? Because the chapter only says it rewrote the memories, not actual reality itself, so it's similar to No Way Home, I guess. Peter, everything was rewritten then, including the physical evidence. So now, what about the physical evidence that says Boruto is the actual son, like pictures, recordings, tapes? Boruto has been on the news before. So if they look back, would they see Kawaki or Boruto? How does that work? Or everybody now sees Boruto as Kawaki and Kawaki as Boruto. So regardless of pictures, they are just rewritten to look at the two. So maybe that's why now they can't tell that Kawaki is not Boruto based on looks, because obviously Boruto looks more like Naruto than Kawaki. So I don't think anyone questioned that, because the same thing applied to Naruto. Nobody said anything about Naruto looking like Minato, even though he did. So I guess same applies here. That's really weird. I hope they answer that really. So yeah, it doesn't seem like a rewrite, but more of a swap. So when they see that Boruto and Kawaki fight like each other, what happens? If they see Boruto fighting using the Rasengan and Kawaki being the one using the scientific ninja tools, would they be confused? Because everybody thinks it's the other way around. So if now Kawaki is Sasuke's student, so would Sasuke ask, so can you do the show me the vanishing Rasengan? And Kawaki just looks at him, what? So could Kawaki learn the Rasengan? Like Kawaki is, yeah, he's gifted, but I don't think he's that gifted. I mean, like, he could probably learn the Rasengan if he wanted to, but he can't do the vanishing Rasengan. That's a Boruto thing. So again, all about things like that, or again, people now know that, oh, it's Boruto that's the scientific ninja too, but that doesn't make sense. Because to everybody, Boruto has been in the village all their lives, so how would he suddenly just have the ability to manipulate his body? That's very well. Then why aren't Sumire and Sarada affected? What will happen to them? Hoshiki said they will suffer the most, so that's... I really, like, Sarada had a theory that, oh, because of Hagromo's chakra inherited from Sasuke, that she's unaffected. Same reason why I think Sasuke is not affected, because in the chapter he seemed confused. He stopped like, what? Why are we hunting Boruto? So Sasuke may or may not be affected. Was Sumire? I do not know what's special was Sumire. I think the anime gave her that new age thing. Maybe did those events happen in the manga? Probably, since the manga has referred to anime arcs of things. So I don't know what's so special about it. Yeah, but I think that arc was the first time we saw the Jogan. So yeah, we still don't know if the Jogan is in the manga, but most likely, I don't think in chapter 1 that was a Byakugan that Boruto had. So I don't think Sasuke is affected, but he may. And Amado didn't know the reason for Ada's charm ability, so he may or may not be affected. It's really weird. He might have a fail-safe or like every people are affected differently by the charm ability, but the omnipotence, we don't know if Amado is affected or not. So now Code hates Boruto and wants to sacrifice Kawaki. So that just gives Boruto more issues, because Code without his limiters and Kawaki would beat him up. True essence, Boruto wasn't enough to beat up Code, if I remember. Especially without his limiters. So now with his limiters and Kawashiki out, Boruto can't do shit against both of them. So what will he do? Then Amado, if affected, will believe Boruto is the one he needs to revive his daughter. He also thinks that Boruto is the one with the shutdown code, giving Kawaki freedom to act as he pleases if he's affected. So Kawaki just gets plus upon plus. And yeah, in the time skip, Kawaki could become Hokage. Gaara became Hokage at 16, but we have better candidates like Shikamaru. Shikamaru will probably just stay in control. But in the time skip, who knows, Kawaki could actually become Hokage. Like in the time skip, that could be Hokage Kawaki for all we know. Then, well, it's probably going. Shikamaru is going to take over. Konohamaru's dumbass isn't going to take the Hokage role. But this chapter leaves a lot of unanswered questions. That concludes the video. If you want to hear me talk about more things Boruto and Naruto, like and subscribe. Bye!